I too, I.
Good copyright strike. Hello.
Hey guys of the internet.
Uh,
Hello.
we were just singing Eye to Eye by Tayasha.
If you don't know, check that out.
Tayasha, if you see us, please sponsor us.
We
Or just come play with us.
That'll be very
Or
nice.
come play with us.
All right, as you
That'd be
can
an amazing experience.
who Taisha playing with us?
Yeah.
Oh, it could be.
Tala and Mehndi playing with us would be better though. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, but Baba Cycle. I want Baba Cycle on our stream.
Yeah.
One day.
Mm,
Well,
fine, each of us has our preferences. Now back to our stream.
yes.
Right.
Hello guys, as you can see, Shema is not with us today. So, our, since our DM is not there, we thought we would do a little recap of the first 5 adventures. And it so happens that it was an opportune moment where we're taking a long rest. So, while our characters take a long rest, we're gonna have a small recap of whatever has happened during the first 5 episodes of Dearly Beloved. Dearly Beloved, right? No, what is it called? I don't know what
Entirely beloved.
The campaign is called Dearly Beloved, yes.
is Dearly Beloved. Okay, cool. So yeah, so uh, you guys also we want to do a little bit of an interactive session. So you guys can comment on like talking points or if you have questions for our characters while we have a short rest and we're recapping the entire story. And we thought have a little fun with it where we're actually playing the characters and just talking about the adventures that we had in the past few days. And since that is the case, I'm just going to set the scene if you guys don't mind, so we can carry on. Uh, the adventurers, after battling, not battling, but having a conversation with a couple of bugbears, walk into the forest heading towards Nirvana's calling. And as they walk, night slowly creeps up upon them and they think it's a good time to rest. You can see Bovik with his newfound pet uh, Blink Blink Dog playing on top of Matata. Finn is walking with, well, I'm not sure who Finn is walking with, but you can see Jeevan as well with Eldon, and everybody is going along to their campsite, and that's the scene, guys.
Right. So
So
what do we do now?
yeah, this is a little awkward. We need direction, but that's okay. We can go with it. Uh,
Yeah.
well,
Arvind is asking how we're pulling off the music.
the pulling off the music as in?
I mean, how we're pulling it off. How we're doing the music on stream.
Once in a while, we just get lucky.
That is true. But yeah, I've routed it through another channel. Give us a story, Bobin. Okay.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, we're sitting by a campsite. So Bowick, you have these fucking pets. You told me that these pets are your fucking backstory.
yeah. So, well, my backstory is long. I have been through a lot, and my pets, rest in peace, everyone. But my pets have been good to me. Uh, I met a couple. I met Alda, the twig blight stick that died while drowning. Sadly, I met him in the forest that I lived.
You live in a fucking forest?
Yeah, I did. I lived in the forest for all my life, most of my childhood and my early adult life, and it was just me and my father there, and nobody else. I never really interacted with a lot of other folks, and the first time I actually interacted with uh, someone else was the halfling uh, those that was, I forgot her name again. Who is
Lele.
Lele? Yeah, that Lele turned into. Like, that was the first person I ever met. She was a halfling from the village far, far from here, and she took me in and taught me the ways of the world when my father passed away, and I came out of the forest.
She taught you the ways of the world, huh? Nice.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And you, little fairy guy, don't fairies live in forests too?
Yeah, forest, Feywild, anywhere, everywhere. We're kind of like, well, not here, but where I am from, we're kind of everywhere. So, just
And where is that?
the Feywild. Hey, English, Baba. Tech support and all out here.
Yeah, get your science the fuck out of here. It's D&D.
Sorry.
I know.
Okay,
But on a more like structured note to
Yeah.
the recap. First episode where we all met.
What?
Who was the end? Huh?
oh yeah, how the fuck did you guys get there? Why were you there at that Goldilocks place?
I just got off a boat that was heading south. I had got on trying to just explore the world, and the boat dropped me off here, and the only logical place was that guild, so I just went there. And Matata was also sniffing some good meat from there. What about you?
They let your panther on a boat?
Yeah, they did. They were really kind people. Halflings from the village that Lily was in from.
Lily, your mentor's name was
Yeah.
Lily.
Yeah, the halfling
And the
was called
succubus is Lele.
Small World.
You think this is a coincidence, fairy boy?
No such things as coincidences, which is why I'm laughing.
So Eldon, how did you get to the guild?
I flew, buddy.
You flew from where? Where are you from?
Why?
Originally, I'm from the Feywild. Fable place. Apparently, people hate it. Some people love it. I don't know what's the big deal about it. It's where I'm from. I just kind of wanted to go on an adventure. And something like to another, and I am here. And that's PC talk for I didn't write a backstory.
Alright, fair. But yeah, I think that first day was really strange. I mean, meeting. I'm very bad with names, guys.
Is no one gonna
Who
fucking
was
ask me
the
where I am
NPC we
from?
met?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, where are you
Sorry,
from?
man, you just-
Which grave did
I
you
don't
come
fucking
out of?
remember. I just woke up like last week.
Then why would you?
He wants to feel included, Eldon. It's alright.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, fine. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Wait, though, do you have feelings, Finn? Like, you seem a little cold.
What do you mean? He always seems annoyed. Of course, he has feelings. You can't be
Yeah.
annoyed without feeling.
Yeah, I feel annoyed. Of you.
Yeah, see?
And you're crying.
Me and my crying.
My
No,
crying.
no, Bovik.
Eldon, don't take offense.
Oh, Bovik. Yeah, that even I am also annoyed a little.
Hey, if you lose friends that are close to you, your only joy in the world, you're bound to cry at one point.
They're replaceable.
No.
I mean, they're just animals. They're not like real people.
Yeah, but they have feelings too.
Yeah, they probably feel annoyed of you too.
No, they love me. I mean, we've been together for years. You can't. We've been through thick and thin, going through diseases, fighting mobs. It's been a long time. So I don't think they're annoyed with me, and I just wish they were with me a little bit longer. But I guess that's not how it's bound to be.
It's okay.
But I'm
if they
happy-
were, they
but I'm
might
happy I
have
got-
gotten annoyed of you.
Yeah, but I'm happy I got him, and I show up the blink dog, and I still don't know what to name him. We haven't found a name for him, or Wait, I don't know if it was him or her.
It was him.
Oh, okay. So we need to find
Great pet parent you are.
name for him. Guys, in
Well,
the
it's
comments, please name. We're still looking for a name for the blink.
Oh yeah, name suggestion in the comments, please. Also, there's Arvind there
Yeah.
hosting us. You should recycle your backstories just like your jokes.
Wait, was it directed at me?
And all of us, I think.
Not all of us. Yeah, fine, it's fine. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Not taking shots yet.
Yeah. It's coming. I can feel it.
So, yeah, the first. That was a weird first day in the Merchant's Guild. I don't remember that bartender's name, but he was one very rude man, from what I remember.
Oh no, he wasn't rude to you. He was rude to me. He gave me this this stupid shit, and I pull out the cube he gave me on the first day. It's like a black cube, like covered with mold, and like, what am I supposed to fucking eat this? I don't even have a mouth. And I keep it back in my pocket because deep inside I am a little sentimental.
I mean, that's fair.
Okay. No, but after that, forget the bartender. He's not really important. Who was that lady? I'll be very honest, guys. I've not been fully in there, like mentally during our adventures, so I'm a little lost on where things connect.
This is why
And you guys are gonna have to start filling me in.
This is why we have the session for you. Gee,
Yeah, thanks.
this is to fill you on when you were and you lost main story plots.
Well, Navneet says it was a she, the dog. You rolled a 20 when DM said 10 or higher would be a girl, and you rolled a 20. Did you roll a 20? I think we'd remember if you rolled a 20.
Yeah, I mean, I rarely read 20, so it could be, but I think it might be right. We had to go over and watch it.
Let's re-roll today.
You
Roll for sex.
Roll for sex. The total was 20. Shema confirms it, so I guess yeah, it's a girl then.
Oh, it's a girl then. Alright, cool. We need a name for her then.
Not that we believe in only binary sex. We're open to all sorts of.
I mean, it's our story. It can be whatever you want. So
Sure.
That's true.
So
There's
much
only
for trying
two
to be
sex
sex positive.
Well, the
Two
DM
types.
gave me
There's only 2 types in our world. Oh, great, guys. Well done. I'm so proud of you to have you guys as friends.
So, where were we? Oh yeah, you wanted to know about the lady that was the weird lady that sold us all
Yes,
the items.
and then who we're eventually following now,
Yeah,
right?
her name is Nirvana. I just think she was a random gypsy that was there trying to sell us goods. And I really don't know if she's a good guy or a bad guy, but she gave me this pendant, and I show the pendant from the stick. And this has been the cause of all of our worries in the past couple of days. And
How so?
if you don't remember, this pendant caused Lele to show up in the I was watching you asleep in the first day.
Yeah, that was kind of
yeah,
creepy.
why were you watching him sleep?
Yeah, actually, let's get to that first, then come back. Why the fuck were you watching me asleep? It's creepy.
Well, I have never seen a
Creepy
fairy.
is the feeling that Lele makes you feel. You made me feel the same feel.
I understand what feelings are. I'm not fin.
Ah, okay.
And well, I've never seen a fairy.
I made Bobik feel strong. Not weak.
Fuck.
The fuck? She's here somewhere.
What do you mean she's here?
I can hear her.
Well done, Shiva.
How dare you call my Bobik weak? He was doing nothing. I mean, he has a little bit of, I don't know, love for like little creatures, you know, first halfling girl, then watching fairy sleep. I don't know why he does all these things, but I don't know, Bovik. Maybe you should stand up for yourself sometimes. Always using your pets to go ahead. No wonder they die on you.
Lele, you ate my first pet. Let's keep that in mind.
It was a venomous little being,
It
but
was.
what can I say? Its name was Nightshade. I thought it was a drug.
It was. Why would you just randomly put a drug spider on in your mouth? Like, let's get
I
to
thought
that.
you were
You do
offering
look
it.
like a drug smuggler.
I
At this
thought
point,
it
we
was.
don't hear this. No?
No, you
I
guys
thought
don't
it was
hear
a little candy bit, I was there sitting on your lap trying to give you kiss. You go and say, Spider, go into her mouth. What do you think I do? I eat.
I never said go into your mouth, Lele. I just.
He never
asked-
said spider.
Yeah, that's true. It just showed up and you ate it. The first thing you instinctively do when you saw a spider was eat it.
Bow week. Navneet says bow week.
I mean, I have a thing of,
How is this a
when
thing
things
now?
come into my mouth, I don't really know what to do with it. I don't usually bite.
Well, then. Okay, Lele, just shoo.
Okay, bye, Bobby.
Why you calling me Bo weak also? I'm not weak, Lele.
Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? There's no one here.
What the
Bovik.
fuck?
Oh, you couldn't hear her, guys?
No,
Only
he just
you
heard
heard
you
her?
muttering.
Oh
Bovik,
my-
listen. This is what love is.
What?
Yeah, she's in your head. Yeah, you're seeing her everywhere. Oh, that's so cute.
No, that's not it, guys. She just spoke. I think she just follows this pendant everywhere. This is why Nirvana gave it to me, I guess.
Why would she want you to get a hot babe?
I don't know.
Oh, Navneet, Oboba left our party. He's no longer with us. He's alive though. But yeah.
He's alive for now.
Yeah. Boba.
I think he's alive because he left Bovik.
Yeah.
Boba was my
that checks.
second spider. Nightshade was my first. And I really like Nightshade better, truthfully, guys. He was more.
Well, we don't know. We barely knew him for a few hours.
Yeah, I think Lele is to blame for that. Is Oboba hearing this? We don't know. We will find out next time when Chema is back and DMing for us again.
Yeah.
I'm sure Oboba is just like in like a shadow somewhere, just waiting for you to go to sleep, so they can pounce and kill you or something.
Could be. I mean, he really did hate me.
Yeah, he really hated you.
Yeah, it wasn't a good couple of hours that I had met him. I've been losing a lot of pets and animals lately. I should really reevaluate.
No, let's
my
step
life.
back in time again and let's
Alright.
go in sequence.
True.
Now,
Oh, yeah. So this pendant. No, what was it? Medallion. No. What was this thing on your staff?
The pendant, like the necklace pendant.
Pendant.
Yeah.
Right. We put this in the bag of holding. How did it get out?
I think there's some sort of curse that's happening. And
yeah, it's kind of it's. I remember it not being a little where we leave it sort of thing.
yeah. I tried giving it to you, Eldon, and it just suddenly showed back up into my staff. The first day, I remember that.
Yeah, it's kind of bonded to you in a weird way.
Yeah.
But
I
that
tried
was
to
the
crush
night
it.
that your love life came to life or some shit, right?
Yeah, that was the night that I dreamt about Lily and
Amulet. It was an amulet.
oh right, yeah, an
Something
amulet.
metal. Yeah, fine.
And yeah, that was the night that I dreamt about Lily and Lele. Weirdly enough, showed up that point in time and tried to take her shape and kiss me, and I was half asleep and I didn't know what was happening, and I sort of kissed Lele back, and I think that's the start of all of my issues if you think about it. But yeah,
Yeah, that sounds like it, buddy. That sounds like it.
maybe if I didn't kiss her the first day, things wouldn't have spiraled so much, and I would have still had.
Maybe if you didn't go to watch Eldon sleep,
Hey,
None
okay,
of this
For
would
the
have
most
happened.
spiral so much.
okay. Let's get back. The reason why I watched Eldon sleep is I've never seen a fairy, and I was very curious on how they sleep and behave, and I like documenting all of these things into my little book, and I show them the little book. I write all the behaviors of little creatures, and that's what I'm actually looking for. Like I'm traveling the world to research about all the different creatures in the world. And
How many pages do you have on Lele?
uh, none. I was not very interested in.
Maybe you should start because it seems like you're gonna get the most accurate and detailed insight into this creature than anything else you have.
Yeah,
Yeah, since you're stuck with her forever.
Yeah.
that's true. Like,
Maybe she could be your specialization.
I mean, she has been a lot kinder lately, and she has been trying to make an effort for killing, well, eating Nightshade by giving me this guy. I mean, this girl. And I point the blink dog, and Boba, even though Boba wasn't nutcase, but yeah.
So gifting is her love language.
Yeah, and she's. I don't think she means any harm to us. Maybe I should just take it easy with her.
Maybe not for now, but she did charm you, and you were in her control.
I think it's just her way of expressing affection. I'm giving her a pass on that.
Buddy, what you're doing
You
right now is called
cannot give
Stockholm
her a
syndrome.
pass on that.
It's called
You
Stockholm
tree
syndrome.
hugger. Yeah, this is Stockholm syndrome now. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but she's been so nice. Like, I really want to give her a second chance, guys.
Okay, let me open my arcane book of dictionary words. Stockholm syndrome.
What is
Arcane
it?
book of dictionary words.
What is
Listen,
Now
I
you have
went
to make
for
up a
it.
definition.
What is it?
Stockholm syndrome. Third level spell. Illusion. Casting time is 1 act. No, casting time is 24 hours. Once you cast this on a subject who you have imprisoned for 24 hours or longer, the subject becomes charmed by you and considers you its friend until such time as you break the trust or do anything to harm it.
I don't know
Fair.
what that means. But
Homebrew spell, guys, on the fly. Subscribe for more.
Also, guys, in the comments, if you'd like us to talk about something specific,
yeah,
if you'd like to give us pointers, please go ahead.
Let's finish a recap first for the people
oh
who
right,
tuned
yeah.
in for a recap, and then we can go to the comments.
That's true. Like,
So okay, first session. Okay, out of character, right? First session. We met at the
bartender
bar.
Nirvana and
Bar,
Yeah.
yes. Shema in the comments, please tell us the name of the bar.
Golden Rack.
Golden
I'm
Rack.
not even gonna try to pretend to
Talking
remember.
about
I don't
Lele
know.
again.
Oh god. Okay, then afterwards we met Nirvana, the weird fucking
Golden
merchant who
Locks.
just gave us free stuff.
The gypsy girl lady, yeah, who gave us free stuff for some reason and
Yep,
defended.
yep.
Golden
She
Locks.
didn't give us free stuff.
Golden Locks.
Only Bovik took free stuff. We paid. And that's why we're fine.
Oh yeah, but we did get a good deal on what we paid for. You're right.
No, we got a brilliant deal. We
Yeah,
got
we
like
got a
a
really good deal. Like you guys.
dust
got a
of
bag
invisibility for like 10 gold.
Yeah, I got a tiny bag of holding. Anyways, so that's done. And then later that night, when Creepazoid Bovik was like creeping on Eldon sleeping, Lele kind of emerged from the amulet and made out with Bovik, and Bovik gave in and set off on course to like fuck all of us over for a while. And after that, we kind of broke up because we kind of got into a fight, me and Lele, because I
Yeah.
thought Lele was like trying to kill Bovik.
Yeah.
And then we went back to sleep again. We were like, fuck this. And then the next morning, we got up and we went to the cemetery, which is where we were told of these strange occurrences for zombies.
You skipped a little bit.
Yeah, please do
After,
contact me.
after the spider died, we went back to Bovik's room to see him crying.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there we
Did we-
inspected the amulet and figured out that it was cursed.
Yeah.
and then we tried to put it in your bag of holding, and then next morning we see it's back on the staff.
Yeah.
Let's keep all
Basically,
the.
it's kind of somehow weirdly drawn to him.
Yeah, I mean, there's some sort of curse on the amulet, so it's just stuck to me, and Lele is just gonna follow me all around, I guess. And
Then the bartender guy told us that Nirvana might come back, but meanwhile, like we could do a quest or something. I don't know how he convinced us to do a quest. How the fuck did we get into this shit?
I really don't remember. I think we were looking
Money.
for her, and he said like we should, or money. I think money is a motivator, but I think he said we should look for her in this town or this village.
Oh no, because there was a necromancer and I wanted to meet the necromancer.
Right. My God, we really
Ah.
don't remember the last few days very well, do we?
Yeah, man, memory is a little hazy, and I put my hand inside my ear holes. Like, yeah, nothing much in there.
Fair enough. Now, coming back to this, we went to the cemetery, and we fought some skeletons and stuff, and then we tied up the guy. What's the guy's name?
Father.
Father John.
Father John, the priest,
Yeah.
who
Papa
turns
John.
out has been trying. Huh?
Papa John, pizza.
Horrible. Utterly horrible.
Oh my God. Right.
And okay, and turns out that he has been conducting necromantic spells, experiments, or whatever for 10 fucking years to try and bring back his wife.
Yeah.
Got it. So we tied him up and brought him back to his place in the town.
Yeah. We tied him up and then we brought him back
No.
into his own house. Yeah.
No,
Brought him-
so basically this woman
In the-
asked us. Basically, this woman asked us to stop him, and then we stopped him and took him to the woman, and suddenly the woman was not interested.
Oh right.
And then when we went to his home, we found out that that woman was his wife, who this guy was trying to
back. Which
bring
really
back.
makes me
And
doubt, like, was she a ghost?
yeah, how? What was that? I think we should have investigated that more instead of.
Is
just
our current
walking
quest
towards-
line not investigating that?
No.
Oh, great. Well done, Jeevan. Cool. Ah,
Wow. This is why we have recap episodes for Jeevan to remember
you.
what we're doing.
Yeah.
so we
Sleep
left.
in
So
between.
we completely
How did
just
you-
went like, okay, fuck it. That was weird. Moving on.
Yeah.
No,
we-
so what
no.
happened?
But,
What?
We spent an entire episode searching.
slapping the fucker.
Yes.
Yeah, slapping the fuck out of that guy. And we looked around his place and we saw that the wife's carcass was actually sitting there on a chair, reading a book.
This was episode
of
2.
3.
No, this is 3 or 4. 3.
Okay, let's specify that for our people. So
Yeah.
episode 1 was we capture the guy.
No.
No.
We met
Episode
the,
1 ends.
We reached there.
we reached Golden.
Oh, we
Locks.
reached there.
Yeah, we reached
You're
the
right.
Golden Locks.
We reached the cemetery.
Yeah, we reached the cemetery, the village, and then second episode was where we fought the Father John and the necromancers and the zombies, and we found Skitten. Don't forget
Got it.
Skitten. Like,
Yeah, we found Skitten in the second
Yeah, we found
episode.
Skitten,
we
the
found Skitten.
best pet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then as soon as I say her name, she pops out of my rib cage, peeking from here.
Yeah. So. That's just weirdly, that'll be like Bobby going and trying to scratch the chin of Finn. Anyway, second episode where we found Skitten and we beat Father John in a battle and
And we tied him up.
and then we tied him up and then we brought him back to the lady and then the lady disappeared.
No.
Mhm.
Then we were like, we'll go to his home and rest, and
Yeah.
tomorrow we'll see what to do with the guy.
Yeah, and that's the third episode. The third episode was us searching his house for what he was doing, and we bitch slapped him up.
Oh yeah, can
Lot
you
of
guys just
times.
bring your tokens out on Owlbear just
yeah,
for
sure,
the look? And yeah, we'll continue. And
Thank
yeah, so there we found in a study the carcass of this wife, clearly dead, but we met her like yesterday. And
Yeah.
then what happened?
And then
Hmm.
post
And
that,
then
the
these
guards came, and then the guards wanted Father John to be taken away, and they took him away at the end of the whole episode. Is what I remember, and we could not follow
Yeah.
Yeah,
them.
we were screwing around.
Yeah, we were just messing around in that room, and I found a pet moth also. I
Yeah.
tried to talk to the moth, but it wasn't
What
very
all did you find in the room?
The carcass of
Like story
the
wise,
dead
not
guy
otherwise. Yeah.
was reading a book, and the chapter was called Dearly Beloved.
Name drop. Yeah.
Yeah, roll credits.
That was episode 3.
That
And
was
beginning of episode 4,
No, at the end of
the
episode
feds came
4,
and took him away.
at the end of episode 4, Bovic got this huge sort of sense of where Nirvana is and like a pull in his head that
episode
Nirvana is
3.
following.
Uh-huh.
At the end of episode 3, I
So
believe.
this was end of episode 3.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we reached
Got
the stream
Forest, yeah,
in
the
the
stream
end
in
of
the
episode
forest.
3.
Yeah.
In episode 3, and then episode 4 was
That-
where you tried to cross the river and got stuck there, I think.
Yeah, I remember that annoying part
Yeah. And
where I got netted or some shit.
yeah, that's the one. That was episode 4.
Oh, that was making me think. Aboba has an attack which
Yeah.
can shoot webs and capture people. And Eldon was just captured. Was it Aboba and not the fucking what
Goblin?
was it? Goblin?
Oh,
No, no,
fuck.
Was it actually Aboba all along?
DM!
Was it Lele all
Where the
along?
fuck are you?
Was
No, it's
Lele-
very possible. Yeah, you're right.
Did Lele set all of this up so she could take control of me?
Wait, I'm kind of curious. Has Lele been sabotaging us?
I really can't tell.
Could be.
She's been really
No,
nice.
because also right after this bridge incident, when we got swept into the
Into the cavern.
Into the
caverns
stream.
yeah.
while trying to cross the river, yeah. So we did not know how Lele got there talking to the other bugbears in the cavern. We just walked in on them, and then they seemed to have had a conversation or something, right?
I don't remember all this, guys.
Oh, so we got swept in the cave, and
Yeah,
then,
because we couldn't cross a bridge.
yeah, and this guy. No, what happened then?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
we
then
got-
this guy
when-
got red. Bovic got red.
Yeah, and Adler died, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
the moth died, and after that, Lele showed up, and good God, I have lost a lot of pets.
Tried to strangle whatever was left.
Yeah, and
No, and charmed Bovic.
Yeah, he
Bovic doesn't
charmed-
remember any of this.
yeah, Bovic doesn't remember any of this because he got charmed by Lele for like 24 hours, and she gave him Oboba at that point in time
Mm-hmm.
as a new pet, as that was the first gift she gave Bovic. And
Gift, sure.
and then yeah, she charmed her, and then beyond that, Bovic doesn't remember much. But as a player, I remember that she had a conversation with the bugbears, and then we got trapped in a
Yeah,
cell.
that's the thing. She was already there when we went to the bugbears, right?
Yeah, he was already talking to the bugbears as if she
Yeah.
knows
Yeah,
Nirvana.
yeah, she did.
Ex-
Oh,
Exactly.
Nirvana would not be happy with you if you do this, something and all she was saying.
See, this is why I'm asking. Is she screwing us around?
Yeah, for like, oh,
I mean, we'll find out.
this this recap session is becoming a plot understanding session.
I swear.
I mean, G was not there for most of it, so we haven't been explaining all of this back again to him. He's like, it could be.
Yeah, we just have one extra brain cell now to process our shit.
And then- so
Don't
yeah.
listen to them, Bovic. You know I'm here for you. They're just trying to sway your mind to their favor. Who do you have they protected you like I have? I brought you 2 pets. They've done nothing but make fun of your 2 pets. How can you go on their side? I know they cannot hear me now, but pretend that they are your friends, Bovic. We'll need them later.
They are my friends. What do you mean pretend?
Who are your
they're-
friends?
What do you mean pretend? I mean, you guys are my friends. It's Lele. She's talking to my ear again.
What's she saying there, friend?
She is trying. I don't know what she's trying, but she's saying to pretend to be your friends, guys. She's confusing me a lot.
That bitch is screwing us over, dude.
Dude, bros before hoes, you know that, right?
I mean, in the Bovic hierarchy, trees, it's bros, then hoes.
Especially
But
hoes
now
who
it
try to
seems
look
like
like
the hoes are
a
going.
master or something.
No, you bros still like have priority. And she
I don't sense conviction behind your words. I did not like that tone.
See, the thing is, it's just I want to consider her a friend and give her a second chance. So I'm not completely ruling that out that, but I'm still with you guys all the way.
Look, we just have to know that when we meet Nirvana and something bad happens and we have to fight her, and then Lele is on her side, we just want to make sure you will be on our side. Because we're doing this for your amulet.
Oh, I'm always on your side, guys. She's Lele
Yeah,
is
but
just
just
a new companion. I think I can convince her to be on our side if push comes to shove.
I mean, she's the one who charms you, so
Hey, I have my charming ways as well. Didn't you check out
okay, Jungle Boy.
Didn't you check out yesterday when
He lands one chick just because she's bound to him, and he thinks he has charm now.
Well, I mean, it's not my first rodeo. Do you remember Lily? I just mentioned her a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, that was your master.
Yeah, no, doesn't ring a bell. I'm so sorry. Who's this girl?
Really? Really, Eldon? I just spoke about her. You never listen.
Sure.
She's the
You're a
first.
ladies man. Okay, cool, got it.
She's
Done.
the first halfling that.
So, yeah, whatever. We kind of got dragged into the cavern.
Yes.
And
Oh yeah.
yeah, Lele was talking to the bugbears like she knew them.
Yes.
And something happened and we ended up in caves. I'm not
Yeah,
caves, sorry,
then
behind bars.
I don't
she was
remember.
negotiating with the bears, and then the bears said, "Okay, if they can escape, we'll let them go." And then everything turned black, and we found ourselves in the cage area.
And then we broke out and explored the cave further south, going continuously. And then you found
No,
treasure, which you kept.
No, yeah, we found stuff, but we got all our stuff back except Bovik, who only got his quarter stuff back. Quarter stuff? What
Yeah,
stuff?
quarter stuff. Yeah, quarter stuff.
Quarter stuff.
Piece of
And,
driftwood.
Yes, piece of wood.
Still works.
It's not even a
My
magical
magic.
stuff. But don't you do your magic without your stuff anyway?
I do, but don't tell anyone that.
Okay, so we had a siphon magic thing where Bovik got trapped and got sucked in
Yeah.
and landed near the bugbears. Not bugbears, what bears?
Yeah, the bugbears.
Bugbears.
Bugbear. And then what happened? And then, yeah, I found a magical door, which was an illusion, and I walked through it and reached where you guys were. And Eldon just flew through the straw and reached the same place as Bovik. And
Yeah.
somehow, all three of us reached the same place from three different locations,
Yeah.
three different mediums, three different directions. We reached the same
Same
place.
place, yes. And then at that point in time, I was sneaking and trying to avoid the detection of the bugbears. And Bovik sort of lost Oboba in between all of that. No, sorry. Oboba was looking into the hole in the tree and couldn't see anything because he rolled a nat 1 and got a -2 in intelligence on investigation. Sorry, so he literally went into the cave and came out without nothing. And then
Came out with less information.
with less information. And then I remember Bovik saw Matata in the bugbear encampment and ran towards Matata.
Yeah. And the
And-
pets surrounded him.
And the bear surrounded Borwick, and that's when you guys jumped in.
This was last episode.
This was
right?
last episode.
Yeah.
This is the 5th episode.
And then Eldon did his fucking fairy needle stick murder.
Yes.
And I caught one of
Very
them
good.
in Maximilian's earthen grasp.
Yes, and that's when I
And-
threw Oboba at the cage, and Oboba said bye bye and fucked off.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
That was
Okay,
my
what happened?
4th pet I lost in 5 episodes.
Your entire character class and concept is falling apart at the seams, buddy.
I know. I shouldn't have really built a character that was solely based on anime. Should have done some self magic, like self projectile magic.
Why did you give away Wild Shape for yourself completely?
Because I wanted to test this out. It seemed like a cool subclass. So I wanted to test out.
Fair.
I can convert other animals into animals into other animals. I really like that's.
But then you can just get the other animal, no?
Yeah, but what if I don't have a giant spider in, like, just roaming around, and I never come across a giant spider? And I wanted.
You can become the giant spider yourself.
But then I want.
Exactly.
What if I want to like pet a giant spider? I can't like turn into the giant spider and then pet myself. That's just self-love.
Yeah, we have no response to that. Is what's happening here.
Yeah, fine. Like, that's,
Yeah, okay.
that's fine. Alright,
So
what
if
happened
you have-
after that?
The point is that if you have one pet, you can have all the pets. That's why you
Yes.
chose this
Pretty much.
power.
But now I have been losing them constantly and I'm rethinking my entire life.
And your power won't work on the blink dog.
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
Why?
Because I have to bond with it. Chill a baby.
And long rest. This long rest is not considered bonding, no?
We have, I mean, it is technically, but I have to discuss that with our DM and see if it works out that way.
Yeah, typically.
So you basically have a blink any animal.
Yes. But if
That's
but,
nice.
but the thing is, if I actually convert him into another animal, he loses the blink effect of his.
Ah, what?
If I convert him into another animal like a giant spider, he can't blink. He's not a blink giant spider.
Yeah.
He's just a giant spider.
Okay. Are all normal droids at wild shaped furries?
Hmm.
Probably.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
Only if they get down to it while they're wild shaped. Otherwise, I wouldn't classify them as a furry.
I mean, they definitely do.
I mean, if you have the option.
I mean, oh fuck! Thanks, guys. Now my mind's going into a weird spiral of how the animals will never know.
Oh my god.
How do you think werewolves are formed? Like, it's a druid.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh
no. The weird headcanons.
Oh. So
This
werewolves.
information is now canon for our.
So the way
Our
werewolves are built are.
Yeah, druids fucking wolves.
Okay, alright. Shit. Shema.
Yeah, this information is canon for our world now.
That changes so much for Shema's character now.
She's not a werewolf. She's a Damphir.
You'll understand.
Oh
later.
yeah, he's a vampire type. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So
you'll
her
un-
nemesis
Did you?
is
No.
Dude, she can transform into a lichen. She's not a werewolf.
yeah, she's a vampire type thingy.
Yeah, so we will figure that out.
Okay, there's more to her.
So that she's a vampire, that basically means it's just druid and a bat. It's the same shit.
Probably.
It's like in the real world you get corona, there you get vampires.
Let's not make this. This is going to complicate the world so much.
You complicated our world, might as well fucking complicate your world.
Fine. So werewolves are druids fucking wolves. Cool, that's canon now.
Oh, Navneet actually asked if part of the amulet's curse is losing pets.
I mean, it totally. I mean, I
It
can't give
could
it
be.
to you, Eldon, and see if it works. We could give it
I mean,
to.
his
No.
pet doesn't die anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, Finn. Oh, but then yours is also undead.
I can just, yeah, do necrotic damage and bring it back to life.
It could be help, like we never know.
It's okay. Your class is designed to be use and throw. It's fine.
No, let's not. That's not how it is. We have to build deep bonds, and that's how the whole class is built. Because as I level up, it gets even more powerful if I'm bonded with it longer. Let's not.
Well, better wild shape and bond more faster than.
Is that he's just a pet? Seamus asking, is Matata aware that he's just a pet? Matata knows that he's close friend and my companion. Like we share a telepathic bond.
Oh, that reminds me,
AKA
I forgot
possible.
to recap a very good part of yesterday's episode. Yeah, not yesterday's, last week.
Last week's episode, yes.
Yeah, the bugbear was hungry and I made the captured bugbear taste like roasted meat.
Right.
What happened to that?
Oh fuck! Yeah,
What happened to him?
we don't
We
know. That
left.
was off screen.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
that
we
happened
just
off
left.
screen. Yeah, we just left. And I think from what I remember, it did sound like they were
Yeah, we
like
did hear
Yeah.
screaming.
eating.
Yeah.
Was eating his boss from
Yeah.
part
Or
of
at
it,
least
and
like starting to take a
Yeah,
nibble,
yeah.
nibble and like test the waters.
so that was there.
That was fun.
So yeah, I mean,
Cannibalism fun, bestiality no.
yeah, but it's
What do you mean no? It just happened in our
just
last
happened. Yeah.
one shot.
Wait, what?
Our last one shot was
I'm
not
sorry,
recorded.
what?
Dude, with Corvine?
Oh, with
Oh,
Corvine.
that was not. That
It
was
almost happened. It happened?
No,
I
it
mean-
didn't happen. It was just
It
a.
almost did.
Yeah.
It was a very offhand, so do you want to do it?
I don't know, we want to talk about this on the stream.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, yeah.
We
We
might
get
get it demonetized.
Yeah, and plus,
I mean,
plus
not
it's
that we
like
are monetized
spoilers for
anyway.
like the later campaigns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was going to be using Corvine only, no?
Yeah. Okay, I think the recap is pretty much done. Which
Yeah.
is so chaotic, guys. I hope you followed anything from that.
I mean, just watch our videos
Okay,
again.
let's boil it down synopsis. We will put a link to this moment in the video in our description to quickly have like a rapid fire recap of what happened.
All right.
Episode 1.
No promises, guys.
I'll fucking do it. I have the account access. Episode 1. We all meet in a tavern. The tavern owner is a piece of shit. He gives us a mission to go clear some undead in the local cemetery.
Yes.
Also in the tavern we met
Nirvana.
Nirvana, who gave us some items, and she gave a dear Bowick an amulet. Later that night, it turns out that the amulet is cursed and there is a succubus inhabiting it,
Yes. Attached
and
to
it seems to be somehow bonded with Bowick because Bowick made out with it. And then
speculation.
the next day, and at the end of the session 1, we reach the
Village.
village and the cemetery.
Yes.
Episode 1 over. Episode 2, we fight through the undead in the cemetery, and at the end we see that there's a guy who seems to be controlling and like creating the undead. We fight and then we capture him and we learn that he's Father John, and he has been a reverend. Yes,
And we find Skitten.
we find Skitten. We find Skitten. Very important. The Skelly Cat. And it turns out that Father John is kind of has been spending 10 years trying to bring back his dead wife to life. So all this was part of his experiments and all to gain knowledge and further that. We promptly knock him out and then we drag him back towards the village, and we produce him to the woman who initially gave us this quest.
Yes.
And the lady just goes, "Yeah, fuck it, I'm done. I have better stuff to do." Yeah, okay, cool. You can do whatever you want with him, and fucks off.
Yeah.
And then later we go back to the village where his house is, and we enter his house.
Also, that woman gives us 4 beads of healing and one talking shield, which we haven't addressed since.
Also,
None
do
of
we
us use
have
shields.
do we have those items after we lost it to the bugbears? Is the question. Anyway, let's let him do the
Yeah.
quickfire recap, and then we'll get back into these discussions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
none of us use shields. Anyway, we go to the Father John's house, and then we realize from a painting on the wall that turns out that his wife is actually the lady who gave us the quest initially, and the lady doesn't look a day older than how she did 10 years ago. So there is some weird whatever shit happening here. So we kind of looked around the house, and we also found the body of his wife in the study with the book. The book's title being "Dearly Beloved."
I'll leave it.
And then we promptly ditched our entire quest line and gave him off to the cops and the popos. And then we went back to Bowick, who's been having weird. That was episode 3. At the end of which we found out Bowick has some weird mental intrusions towards Nirvana and having to find her all of a sudden. And since we had nothing better to do, we follow his lead, and it leads us to some river crossing. That is the end of episode 3. Episode 4, we try to cross the river, fail miserably. Bowick's Matata gets captured by a dwarf something across the river. And then we fall into the river. Fall into the river and we enter into some caves. Turns out inside the caves there are bugbears which Lele seemed to have known, Lele being the succubus. And then Lele kind of tried to get us out of there, but she couldn't. And then we had to break ourselves out, something blah blah. I'm skipping a lot over here. And then there was a shaft, there was a tube, there was something. We exited the cave. And then once we exited the cave, there were more bugbears around the fire, which we promptly, very quickly dispatched, and then left one of them to eat the other. Not to survive just because he wanted some meat. That ended. So that was the end of... That was the end of the last session, right?
That was the last.
Episode 5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that we're taking a long rest, which brings us to now. So that is the quickfire recap. Now let's field questions from our... Yes.
No. 2 things that we have that I remember that have happened and then we have not addressed at all. Is in episode 1 we found out that at the capital of Orleum Lithi, the kings and the queens and the princess, something weird is happening. The princess is about to die, but some guy is trying to save her, and some shit is happening there. I don't remember.
Yeah, some Rasputin shit is happening there.
Yeah, exactly. Some Rasputin shit is happening. And and then our shield and...
Oh my god, it's Lala Rasputin, Lele Rasputin.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Oh my god, that
I hope I didn't give Shema ideas now.
Yeah, let's not feed her information that she could use against us later.
Yeah. You know what? That's definitely not gonna happen because we have a YouTube video. Anyway.
No, but I feel Nirvana is the one causing this shit in the capital city, and something's going to happen.
Something is there, yeah.
Yeah, could be.
That's one.
Maybe
What's the other one you said?
But I have no idea. And yeah, second is the beads and the shields. Do we still have them? Because we have all of my stuff and Eldon stuff. But if Bowick was carrying those things, then we don't have the shield and beads.
I was the only one who could carry those stuff.
Shema in the comments, do you remember who
Why
was
is it
carrying
important?
that stuff?
Why is it important?
Because it was an animated shield and beads of healing.
Yeah.
I mean,
you don't remember what the
easy
animated...
knowledge, animated shield it's fine. It's nice role play stuff. And then beads of healing is beads of healing. So why are they important?
I mean, no, I just suddenly remembered about them. That's all.
Oh, so you wanted to tell us that you said, okay, got it. Good. Done.
Yeah, I wonder if that would have any storyline that we missed. That would be interesting. The animated shield.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
all.
we have the necklace, don't have the shield. Okay.
Have any of you seen the Doctor Who episode where the guy's girlfriend turns into a tile with eyes and a mouth?
Turns into a tile.
Cool,
with a
moving
mouth.
on. Animated shield. Good stuff, guys. Doctor Who, questionable.
Oh. So yeah,
Don't Google
that was the recap on a very convoluted matter, guys. And I wanted to address, I don't know if the Indian DM is still with us, but I wanted to address the tech stuff with him.
Oh yeah,
Also,
please
yeah,
go
we're
for it.
open to questions, comments.
Oh yeah, and if you have any questions for the characters or
Questions for the characters, for the players,
for the
anything.
players, anything, shoot.
Yeah. Reply in character, and by that I mean I will reply with the same tone and voice and everything.
Navneet has a question. Is that in the Arcana book too?
Is what?
I'm not
Is
sure.
what?
Navneet, is what in the
Arcana
arcane book too?
Yeah, Arcane. What are you referring
I'm
to?
pretty sure that's something to do with my stupid dictionary thing joke I made.
Yeah. But what is he referring to? What is in your dictionary? And Arvind is here.
Oh, hey Arvind. So yeah, so I have actually plugged it through VB audio with the software, and I've plugged it through another channel, and Chrome is directly going into this stream, but I'm not able to hear the music. That's how it's running right now.
Ask a very good question. Do any of your characters have scars? Arvind, my character does not have skin.
No, but that's external, Kush. What about internally?
Doesn't have a heart also.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think my character has any scars, and except deep emotional scars of losing pets every episode. But yeah, no physical scars.
Yeah, Eldon definitely has physical scars, like stuff that would look like a normal like scratch and a scar on you, looks like a gash across the torso on him. So
Emma, I'm going to do a memories of past life check. You have to come on and tell me then. Is like if you're okay with that, say yes.
no, you do it. If she doesn't come and tell us what it is, then the fault's on her. So go for it.
Okay, okay. It's anyway rest, so I can just do it. What do I have to roll for that again? 26.
Hey Lele, are you around?
That's a 5. That's a 5. So I don't think I remember anything.
You remember?
Shema saved by the dice.
I wonder what Lele. How did Lele come to this? Is my question. I wonder if she's around.
Now watch Shema appear out of nowhere to play Lele.
Lele, tell us a little bit about your backstory.
Yeah, Lele, where are you from?
What is tell us? Only you're here, Lele.
Yeah, that's why I said tell. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
tell me about your backstory, and I'll just leave that question lingering if Lele does want to show up. But yeah.
Bovik.
Oh, she's here.
Fuck!
That was so creepy, but yes, Lele.
Oh my god, yes, I had such a good memories of past life thing also to give Tush and I couldn't give it. But yeah, Bhuvik, I don't really remember what happened to me before I met Nirvana. All I feel in my heart is this great love that was wrenched and torn apart from me. And maybe that's what I see in you. Maybe the reason why I want you to go and meet Nirvana is so that I have a reason also to understand why I was captured in this. And then you see the amulet shake on your star and go like, in these horrid thing. I mean, look at it. It's not even pretty. If I had to be captured in something, at least make it prettier. At least make it like a necklace. I mean, or something like a crown. You know, at least that would look better. What is this stupid thing? You put it on the staff and you left the staff in the game also. Like, oh, how am I supposed to be with you all the time when you just keep leaving things everywhere? No wonder your pets die and you just hear this
How did
talking.
Blondie
It's
come
like,
in? Is this Blondie talking?
oh my god. This blondie should be like, please. I demand better respect than that. Okay.
Oh god.
Blondie Shamer's alternate character who we all instantly decide to hate within
Yeah.
2 seconds of her
Now,
opening her mouth.
so yeah, Blondie was a character we hate, but now I have a question for you two. Blondie or Bovik? Which is the character you guys hate more?
Blondie. Definitely.
We don't hate Bovik. Who said we hate Bovik? Bovik is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, like we love to fucking like
Fuck
attack
with him,
him.
yeah.
Oh, okay, fine, fair enough.
Yeah,
Everybody
That's
loves
fine.
a weak hero.
Yeah, Bovik. Oh god, I can't.
Like, we love to like pull Bovik's leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blondie, you just want to take like a
Blondie is
sledgehammer,
Annoying.
crack her across the head, and just keep going on and on and on until she stops making a sound.
The look on Kushagra's face also just before he took that sip. He's just kind of like, oh, I don't want to talk about memories of past life work here.
That was.
Guys, you seem to have remembered most details of our past few sessions
Yes.
and given me quite a couple of new ideas for where to go
Oh,
from
no.
here. Like,
Shit, this was not ideas. This was just a recap and speculation. These are not ideas.
I'm glad to know what you guys think of different situations, so I know where to build from here.
Yeah.
Alright, fine.
Not-
fair.
Oh, just paranoia. Us players.
Rumba weak.
Rumba week. Week is Rumba week. Okay.
Oh, that's
beautiful.
the joke. Okay, I didn't understand that first.
Okay, boys, I'm so glad to see Jeevan still awake
Yeah.
and shouldn't slap anybody this session. And Bovik still has all his pets. So hooray, like guys, let's make a check to see whether Bovik loses a pet now.
This is the first time
Yeah,
I've
concept.
not lost a pet. Concept on what?
Yeah,
Don't do
no.
this. Don't do this to me, Shema. This is one episode I had my pets with me.
Also, I forgot you were not supposed to be able to talk to Aboba last session because you didn't use speak with animals.
Yeah, you can't speak with animals the first time you saw him, and then when you woke up in jail, you're not supposed to understand what he says.
Yeah, so innately you were able to understand him, Bovik.
Oh. So wait. Can I understand the blink dog? Guys,
Nope,
you will
only,
not
if
believe
the only
this.
pets that hate you. Only
Bring
pets
him-
that hate you are the pets you
Bring
can
her
understand.
ideas.
Guys, you would not believe this. I just rolled on Albion Rodeo just for the concept, just for the heck of it. I got a nat 20, guys.
Oh,
Like
Nice.
one time when it's
Were
absolutely
you
not.
rolling
I mean,
for
you could
yourself or were
attempt
you
to talk
rolling
to
for
the
a
blink
random
dog.
attack out of the woods?
con save just to lose a pet.
Just to lose a pet that Shema said so. Nat 20
No,
Shema.
I said that.
Oh, sorry.
If I didn't say.
Nat 20, Kush. I'm not losing my pet tonight.
Yeah, you live today.
And so, our dear adventurers, settle down into the night with Finn being the only one at the campfire. Where is Bovik? Where is Eldon? Who is Finn talking to really?
Yeah, this is actually like Fight Club. It's all just fins.
It's all in just Finn's head.
No. Like mechanically, Eldor needs 8 hours of sleep. Bovik needs 4 hours. And then Finn needs 0. So this is early into the night, where it's all Finn by himself.
Yeah.
Finn sits by himself, talking to his kitten and wondering, who was he in his other life? Did he have any scars? Did he have flesh then? Tune in to our next episode next week, Thursday night at 9 p.m. Or hopefully earlier if we can do it. Let's see.
Yeah. Alright, guys.
Yeah,
I
guys,
think we're
thanks
signing off
everyone
there.
for tuning in. We just wanted to take it like a little slow this week.
Yes,
Yeah.
also,
and
Tuesday, someone told us that at the end of our video, we should say like our video, guys, please.
Yes,
Yeah,
like,
like-
Share, subscribe,
video.
comment.
Like, subscribe,
Like,
and comment.
comment, and
That's
subscribe.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we're YouTubers now. Our first video got 100 views,
Oh,
and we are
yes.
shocked and pleasantly surprised. Thank you so much to everybody who's been following us.
That's
That was
true.
nice.
The first milestone, we reached 100 views. We're like completely
Is,
ecstatic. Like you guys have
this
watched it.
milestone sufficient to also ask everybody to click the bell icon, because YouTube algorithm is shit and us creators do not get the exposure we deserve.
Wow, thanks, Jeevan. This is coming to you from the one person who isn't in communications and marketing. So, guys, listen to him because he's in sales, yo.
Yeah, dude, sell the shit for us.
Also, tomorrow, Jeevan is joining in as a level 7 player in the Lands of Luru server, right?
Yeah, it's a Discord server for people all over India who, well, basically it started off as a Bangalore-based thing, but now it's kind of people for all over India. So if anyone wants to join Lands of Luru, check out blog.vreroll.in. I will reconfirm that before this thing shuts. 1 second.
Hey, just Google, you'll find
Yeah.
it.
Also, you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
could
I'm
check
doing
out
that.
Shema. Our DM is actually going on to Desis and Dragons, another YouTube channel hosted by the
Yes.
Indian DM next week for one session. She's a
On
business-
Wednesday. So, guys, like we have a lot of D&D coming up next week with a lot of D&D communities in India. We're super excited. Follow us on Twitter, honestly, because that's where our updates happen. If not on YouTube, so you'll get everything there. You'll get our schedule for next week. But oh my God, we're so excited!
Yeah,
There's
next
so
week
much
is going to be
happening.
so crazy. Like there's so much D&D next week. I'm like so psyched.
I know, and tomorrow morning the new critical role. Oh my God, the new critical role. New campaign.
Unlimited!
Oh, so much.
I haven't
Thank
watched
you
the
if you
first
have.
two campaigns because like too much to watch. This one I'm
Watch
finally-
this with us,
Watch this
Krish.
with-
It's only
yeah,
going to be 6
Watch
episodes.
this, yeah.
Of like I think 4 hours.
8 episodes.
Yeah, we could do that. Alright guys, we're
Alright,
signing out.
Vijay Lakshmi.
See you next week, Vijay Lakshmi.
Super session, everybody. Super.
Oh, please, let's not.
Alright, see you guys. Bye-bye.
Alright.
Okay, bye-bye. Blog.reroll.in. Bye-bye.
Alright.